Hello, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Yes, this is kind of an unscheduled night for me, but I was feeling great, and I have a little decorative project that I've been wanting to show you for a couple of weeks. So tonight's the night. Hello, if you are just joining me, and this is Lisa Harden coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in beautiful Boise, Idaho. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell all of the great products I'll be using tonight, with rare exception, and I will mention anything that you cannot get at Stampin' Up! But basically, if you would like to learn all about paper crafting of all sorts and sizes, Stampin' Up! Is where you want to start. We have the highest quality products, which is why I've been shopping with them for about 30 years. And during this month, I will be sending out the mini catalog and the celebration flyer going live on January 4th to customers, live now to demonstrators or anyone who would like to join my team and be a discount shopper. You can be shopping from these catalogs and earning free product right now at a discount. Did you realize that? Yes, it's true. And so anyway, I just want you to know that if you live in the United States and you do not already have a demonstrator that you're working with, please private message me if you would like these catalogs. I'll be happy to send them to you. Dare I say, ecstatic. Okay, there's lots of beautiful things. I cannot show you what's in them, but I will tell you I've been playing with the rainbow products that are in there, and I was making some things for my team, and they are so fun. I mean, I was just smiling using them, right? Because they're so bright and happy if you've seen them. And there's paper that you can earn that coordinates with the rainbow products that you purchase. So you have lots of different ways to make happy rainbow cards. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for jumping on. I'm so happy to see everybody. Hi, Debbie. There's Leslie and Roz. Kathy Strang, Norma Jean, hello. Norma Jean, I had a good day. Thank you for saying you hoped I did, because I did. And hello, Kathy Sanford. And Kathy Strang shared, and she reminds me to please ask you to share this video with your family and friends and fellow Facebook followers. You never know who would like to join us and do a little stamping as well. So let's see here. In fact, can I share this? Can I share this video? I think I can. I need to share it over to my group page. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to let me. How about more options? Here we go. Sorry, I'm just looking here. No, it won't let me do it. Okay, well, I hope my team's here and if they would like to watch. So tonight, we're going to take this plain Jane little frame and make it into a cute little personalized gift. It doesn't take much time. It doesn't take much product. And so I think it's a great idea for right now because, you know, even though we don't mean to, sometimes we kind of forget one or two people, or maybe we haven't forgotten them. We're just looking for the right thing to make them. Some of our closest friends, we just would like to make something for them, right? So here's an idea that I just played with, and I hope you enjoy it. If you were in my last online bingo with Jen and her group in Canada, I made a frame like this for you. So we're going to be making it again tonight, and actually I don't even know who I'm making it for. I better decide. I need an initial. So I better figure that out. So as I said, let's see. I will tell you. This little frame, I was going to give you the measurement. It might say, no, that's all right. We can figure it out. 4 3/4 by 6. Okay, so I hit a dollar store one day, and I hadn't been to that dollar store before. Oh my gosh, I sort of lost my mind. But you can lose your mind and only spend $30 in the dollar store, right? It's kind of amazing. So anyway, I lost my mind and I found some really fun things. The frames that I actually wanted were this, they're 2.5 by 3.5. They're a little bit smaller. I wanted those because I had planned on using our playful alphabet dies. And so, you know, you could like make a little mini vignette there. But you know what? I didn't find enough of these. So not to worry. I was like, I'm sure I can use this. And I will be using some retired dies that I use a lot, quite frankly. The retired alphabet dies. So these are quite large. And they have retired, sadly. But I keep them in my stash. Anything, what? The dollar store raised their price to $1.25? Oh, that's annoying. No, dollar store here is only $1. Must be why everybody's trying to live here. They have dollar stores. They're still $1. No, I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, these letters will fit a lot better. Guys, my mouth is so dry right now because of some medicine I'm taking. So I'm chewing on a Starburst. I'm sorry, I have to. Oh man. Kathy says hers are going up in April. I guess it's a sign of the times. I had often wondered when the dollar store wasn't going to be $1 anymore, but I don't know. We're still $1. So let's see. It doesn't really matter. I told you I forgot. Or I wasn't thinking about the initial I wanted to use. But anyway, it doesn't matter because you're going to know who you're going to give yours to. Right? We're also going to use this bundle. The Christmas season stamps. Seasonal labeled dies. These are carrying over, not retiring. I am not aware if they are going to be in the annual catalog or if they will be in the next holiday catalog. I don't know that I knew that. Anyway, they're going to be around. And I am going to use this Painted Christmas 12 by 12 paper. We used this the last time we were together to make a tapered angle fold card. I think that's what it was called. Oh gosh. Okay. You just need a little bit of cardstock though. So this is a great way to use your, you know, your scraps, your little extra pieces. I think we're going to use this. I want it to be kind of grab the multicolors and so we can do a little stamping and die cutting. So I don't have one to show you because I just made all the ones that I needed and then that was it. So hello Ethel from Southern New Jersey. Nice to see you. Hello Martine. Chocolate snowman. Hello. Yum. Okay. Let's start out by stamping a couple of these images. And this is a photopolymer stamp, which is great for the two-step stamping that this stamp set shows us what to do. But please don't forget, you're going to want something, some kind of a spongy layer. So either the paper piercing mat or something something like the mat that's in the Stamparatus, the little black mat that's in the Stamparatus, a layer of typing paper or something like that. I just hide mine under my grid paper so that I can keep it semi-clean. I try. Okay, now last time we used this, remember I fell in love with this one and then I realized there's not a die for that one. So I'm not going to do that again. But I think I'm going to use the holly because this just kind of screams for the holly, doesn't it? It's so cute. And I also think we're not going to stray from the colors of the DSP. So I need to be reminded, I do not care for garden green. Now that's what I say, but yet I use it and then I love it. So it's hard to tell. Let's try stamping on Pear Pizzazz. So we're not going to start with white. We're already going to start with a colored cardstock. Let's do Pear Pizzazz. Let me grab some scrap of that, because again, this is a great project to just use your scraps with. Totally works great. How's everyone doing tonight? And what are you doing tonight? Pipe up. Feel free to tell me. Russell Stover Santas. You know what? We have those, I think. I mean, I don't know that I haven't gone looking for them this year, but I always find those at Walgreens. So I don't know if you have a Walgreens or even if they carry them out there, but that's where I find them. Then we are going to have a little scrap of white as well. We're going to cut out some of these really cool holly berries. Oh, let's see. I want to use just like a real scrap. Look at that. With the stitch nested label dies. Rest in peace. Okay. Let's see here. Actually, let me get some smaller ones. So just a little bit of stamping. But like I said, we have all sorts of products that are going to make this really look quite nice, I think. Go from plain Jane to a little more wowza. Okay, that just fits on there. I could have used a larger block, but you know, why waste? Hi, Lori. Hope you're doing well tonight. We are making a dollar store frame. We are zhuzhing it up a little bit. So that's what we're working on tonight. Okay. I know that the colors in this are both Real Red and Cherry Cobbler, but I'm going to use Real Red. I feel like we're going in that direction. Real Red. Oh, how many of you have this stamp set? And how many of you are happy that it's carrying over? I know I was. I have used it a fair amount, but I'm ready to use it some more. It's just, it's festive. It's two-step stamping, which I love, and just really pretty. So yeah, the corrugated metal was really fun. Had a cute little look there too. Again, to this like great dollar store. So, and somebody just posted that theirs was like 60% empty. You know what? That's what's been happening at my what's it called? Home Goods, but then there's another name. Anyway, I went there probably 4 times. I stopped going because there's nothing there. It depresses me. Okay, let's try. Yeah, it's classic Christmas. You're right. Let's try that garden green that I just said I didn't care for on the Pear Pizzazz. Oh, that's nice. See, I know you can't trust me. You can't trust anything I say, basically. I think I like it on the Pear Pizzazz. So there. Let's see here. All right, everything's kind of out of sorts. Because as I said, I was already working in here, and then I worked myself kind of into a corner, and then all of a sudden I realized it was 6:50. I had to like step on the gas. So, all right, I am going to bring in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. We're going to do a little bit of die cutting now. So you could form an assembly line similar to making cards with these frames or some other frame, like I said. Use the tiny frames, and then you would really, you know, you'll still do die cutting, but you'll fill up the frame a lot faster. So, just a thought. And everybody loves something that's in miniature. Although I think the frames that I got that are what I say 4 3/4 by 6, I still think they're small enough to be considered miniature. Okay, so there's our berries. Now you can add these to one of the stamped edges, or you can add these to the stem and then cut that out. There's a die for that. Or you can just stamp the berries and there's a die for that. So very versatile. Now let's see, let's put these guys up here. And there is one die that cuts out both holly berries, or both leaves at the same time, which is fantastic. So let's get that one. So see, it cuts them out separately, but they're lined up together. So that makes it very easy. If you wanted to cut out a lot of these leaves, it's pretty quick going. And then there's that one. That's just the berries by themselves. Okay. My gosh, I didn't realize how much dry mouth I was having until I started talking to you, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. This is probably going to be the quietest that you're ever going to experience me, so enjoy it. Oh, brother, those berries moved a little bit. Let's bring in some tape. And Kathy Sheely. We have all three Kathys with an IE. I mean, we have other Kathys too, but we have all three Kathys with an IE. So, you know, that always makes it feel festive, doesn't it? Remember when I made the Kathy cards? I tricked you guys and said I was sending it to my favorite Kathy, but really I had 3 Kathy cards because there's no such thing as a favorite Kathy. They're all, it's like I love all the Kathys the same, but they're different. Oh gosh. Okay, so I usually send something with your name or initial on it when we're doing an online event or bingo, when I'm just making gifts. Because I think it's fun, but also because I think people like it. I think people like to have something very personalized that was just made for them. And I guess I'm only going on the fact that that's what I like. So if you're wondering why I do that, it's because I think it's a nice way to acknowledge people very specifically. So sometimes I will put your name on things for an event, or sometimes just your initial or something else specifically about you. And I really enjoy that. So think about that when, again, for your paper crafting gifts. It's very easy with our products to put someone's initial on something. So if you need help finding those things in the catalog, please let me know. I am happy to steer you in the right direction, as well as send you the catalogs, like I said. So tomorrow, everyone, is free shipping day. It's like an extra 10% off. As long as you purchase $50 or more in product, it is free shipping, folks. So starts at midnight tonight, Mountain Time. You can stay up if you want to, but there's 24 hours of free shipping, so you don't have to. So please enjoy that, and I will be sending out an email directly after this video with my host code on it. If you would like to shop with me, I would so appreciate it. That helps the Stamping Zoo bring you all sorts of fun things, buy more product, and send more freebies out. So if you have something on your list, why not purchase it at essentially a 10% discount, right? Free shipping. We love it. And I'm going to do a couple of die cuts of this. I am going to die cut, ooh, I didn't spare any DSP there, did I? I am going to cut this label die out in the DSP, and then I'm also going to cut it out on basic white. I know, Martine. So I stamped green, no, garden green on Pear Pizzazz. And that's it. I feel like it takes the part that I don't like about Garden Green, whatever it is, and flips it on its head. So I like it. It's just not my go-to. I think you all have some color that maybe doesn't make it to the top of your list. And I just have to laugh at myself because I say it's Garden Green, but then when I use it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a nice color. Oh, that's nice, Roz. Roz was at the bingo. We had fun. We had so much fun. All right. Hello, Susie from Breckenridge. And nice to have you here. Love it. Okay. Oh, we need one more thing. We need the letter, right? Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of like, is there a letter I haven't done before? I think I know. I'm just looking through your names. Okay, I'm gonna do a B. Because it's cute. And it stands for Brene, right? Brene. So we'll do this in honor of Brene tonight. So I am going to die cut this out of the foam adhesive sheet. Actually, let me see. I had a bunch of scrap, but I think I used it all. So these are just, they're on the adhesives page in the annual catalog, and they're just like dimensionals, only they're not pre-cut. So you cut them. You can either cut them into strips, you can cut them to fit, you know, a full image, but the coolest thing about them is you can run them through with a die cut. And it's just a regular sandwich for cardstock, but of course this compresses on itself, so you can easily run it through. Okay, this is fun. This was a beautiful set of letters. I know that we were all in shock and awe. It's always on to new fresh things, and I get that, but we were all sad to see these big letters go, weren't we? So, in fact, I think when they were on the clearance rack, they were like $35. Still, because earlier than that, they were like 80 or 90 bucks. So our alphabets have come way down in price since then, which is nice. Not such a pricey item. And you can keep them forever because I'm pretty sure we're going to use the same alphabet, at least for the foreseeable future. I know that, you know, times change, but I don't think we're going back to Cyrillic or kanji or anything like that here in the United States. No guarantees though. So that's going to get glued together, okay? And then these little pieces and parts are going to be off to the side here and there. And then, let's see, what do I want to do first? First, what I want to do is I don't like this finish that's on the front. I wanted it a little more distressed looking. And I felt like this one just looked kind of blah. It's probably so that it goes with everything, right? But now that I have it, I know that I want to make it kind of special. So I need to find a sponge. Hold, please. I thought I had some in there, but I thought I knew where they were. Apparently I don't. Well, it's a good thing I only have 80 drawers to go through. Shoot. Let's see. Let's see. How about this? Okay. I think I can use this. This is a little grimy. It's not our brushes. It's another brush I had. Let's try to use this, okay? Because I think with a wood finish, it's not really going to matter. Yeah, okay. So I wanted it to be darker. I thought that was going to make the colors really pop. And so you can do this with our classic Stampin' Pads. It's not going to be like if you were going to decorate something and put it outside. You'd have to put a clear coat to protect it, but we're not doing that, right? We're just making a frame for somebody's desk, probably. Better go on their desk. That's for sure. You know what? This looks better than when I did it with the sponge. So it was a happy accident. Happy accident. Are we liking this? Oh God, Jill, I agree. In fact, I made 50 cards this weekend and they are still sitting on my table. I'm like, now I'm doing a video, but they're all written in. They're coming out to you guys, I promise. But I've got to make the jump and get the address. And then I also have to go on to stamps.com, pay the piper. Oh, this is just soaking it up, isn't it? It's looking very nice. I like this so much more. I wish I had another plain one to show you, but I think this is all I have. Anyway, you get the point. It went on there beautifully, didn't it? Look at that. That looks better already. It looks richer. If I go to all the, yeah, no kidding. If I make somebody a frame with their name on it, they better be putting it on their desk. And if they don't want it on their desk, when I come over, they better get it out. Yep. I say I won't be looking for it, but I'll secretly be looking for it. That looks better than the first one I did, which is usually how it goes, right? Okay, now we're going to get something scary out. Let me put these stamps away. This is scary. Yeah, any color ink, right? So again, it's a perfect way to personalize things, because the finish on this, really, I don't even think it was a finish, right? Let's be honest. It was just raw. And so if you want to make it Bermuda Bay, make it Bermuda Bay. What else? We're easy. No, that doesn't sound right. Okay, now here's the danger part. We're getting out the gilded leaf. Oh yeah, it's so fun. So, I don't think my teammate Maria's on here, but we were talking about this and she hadn't gotten hers out of the jar yet. And I was like, okay, well, here's the scoop. Just assume that you're going to have a silicone mat that's only going to be for gilded leaf. And, which is fine. I have 3. And then assume that you need a big piece of Tupperware, because this was full. You know, I've used it and used it and used it. This was just 1 jar. Roz, that's sweet. This was just 1 jar though. And it was full. So the gilded leaf is so much fun to play with. Look at it. I don't want to move it around too much. Also assume that you are going to sacrifice a sponge and just leave it in there. Okay, it works. This is how I feel like it works the best. You just have a little, almost like, ooh, look at it. Do you see it? It's so staticky and stuff. So, all right, leave it alone, Lisa. It's only going to get worse. Now, we have a heat and stick powder, but I tried that on the frame and it didn't work that well. So, I'm just going to take the liquid glue. Let's see what's happening here. We're doing a little Christmas beautification. Christmas beautification. Right. And I am picking up a little bit of that early espresso on my glue. So I'm going to make sure I get that off, just because I don't want to put it on some other project and make it early espresso. That's all right. And then get to bring it in here and play in the sandbox. Now, here's how I like to do it. Just stick it on there and don't immediately take it off, okay? Let it just kind of be. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I can go down there. That's fine. It's going to be all covered by the time I get done with this. And then where's my little bee for Bernay? Oh, here. here it is. So I'm peeling the top off. Okay, and I'm peeling the little, I'm punching these out so that you still have the backing paper on it. Okay, but everything else, now stop that. And then I'm just putting it down in there, face down. See there? Face down. And then I'm giving it some pressure, and there is a bee hidden in there. With the gilded leaf, oh yeah, they would have so much fun. So now I'm just kind of taking my sponge, and not a ton of pressure, but remember this whole side that I stuck right down in the gilded leaf is sticky. It's like a dimensional. So you're kind of burnishing this onto your beautiful letter B. And you'll even burnish the sides here a little bit so that it's the whole thing that's sticky is covered. And if you don't feel like you got enough on there for the first time, bring it in, and it creates this beautiful layered effect. It does remind me of going to the Palace of Versailles, although they use real gold and they cover things like the entire windows, you know, all of the window framing. And I don't know what karat gold. So we've got our own little fancy thing here. I heard some little pitter pat come in behind me. Okay, and then as you can tell, ooh, it's so fun. And I don't worry about, there's a little, it's not like completely flat. There might even be a little extra on it. I like that. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, I just make sure you can clearly see the letter. Isn't that pretty though? Do you like this? Can I get some thumbs up? Only if you like it. If you don't like it, then I'll know. Just making sure you're awake out there. There we go. There's some hearts. Okay, now this has sat in there enough. And again, I'm not going to scrape it off, right? I just worked on putting it on the frame. But I'm going to kind of press it into the glue. And then what's not in the glue will just kind of release. Isn't that fun? Can you antique that with ink? What? Do you mean the letter or the gilded leaf? That I don't know about, if that's what you're talking about. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, bad doggy. Did you hear us say your name in here? Huh? What? What are you doing? 7:40. It's the witching hour. And the little children come alive. So I feed them at 5. They have dinner. And keep in mind, they've already had lunch. Then they have dinner. And they kind of take a nap. Or they, you know, like I'll watch TV when I'm eating dinner or something. And they'll kind of snooze. But they come alive. Okay, then this. Oh, bless your heart. Get the lid on it. And corral that stuff. It's much easier after you've used it for months, right? Yeah, when I first put it in there, it would cling to the lid. It was like, it reminded me of opening, if you guys have ever done this, I don't know, but you can actually buy a bag of ladybugs and then release them into your garden. And, you know, they eat bugs and they eat other bugs and aphids and stuff like that. So anyway, you can buy them. And I think they put them in the fridge, or they're kind of in a cooler spot. So they slow down. You know, they must have like the whole exoskeleton thing or whatever. Anyway, they slow down. And so then you're supposed to take them out of that. Like let them come to room temperature, I guess. And then they get really active. And there's a moment when you're trying to let them out and they're trying to crawl up your arm, and it's slightly freaky. Oh, Jean. Yeah, no sneezing, Jean. No sneezing. But the gilded leafing is just like that, right? it's fun that way. So, okay, now I'm going to take the bee that we worked on so nicely for Brene and take the backing off of it. And there will be some areas of leafing, right? But that's okay. And then before it gets any more on it, we're just going to put it on here. And isn't that kind of just a little bit of gorgeous? Look at that. It's so cute already, right? I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, one moment. What are you doing? Did you get your brother? Bingo! Do you want a snack? You do? All right, there you go. See how it's shaping up? It's so fun and so easy. It really is. I love it. Okay, now I think I'm going to use glue dots. Because we have all those little pieces and parts of the die cut and the beautiful stamp set that's carrying over. You can still purchase it though. And please don't forget, if you are going to come along with me and work on Christmas projects all year long in an exclusive Facebook group, let me tell you, that's a way to allow yourself to buy some of those extra Christmas things that you wanted, that you feel like you don't have time to work with, because you have time. Because starting in January, I will be inviting you to an exclusive Facebook group where we are going to be working on our projects all year long so that we're not waiting until the last month. There are 12 months in the year. Oh my gosh, I thought I got that upside down for a minute. I did not. Okay, we're good. Brother, leave it to me. I mean, you just have to cut out another one. It's not a big deal. Okay, so now let's just take some of these pieces and parts, and I think I want some of them behind the middle. Yes, yes, can't wait. I know, me too. And that's what I am telling myself is like, oh yeah, don't forget about blah, blah, blah. You're going to have time to work with that now. So it's going to be so fun. And also, it's going to be for all crafters, not just paper crafters. Okay. So if you are working on, gosh, my voice. If you're working on crocheting, or if you know someone who, plans all year and then doesn't have enough time at the end of the year, like me, invite them to our group. It's going to be called, the name has shortened considerably. It's going to be called 'Tis the Season Christmas Makers Club. Okay, so you'll all be getting the invitation, and I'll be talking about it more later in December. But anyway, 'Tis the Season Christmas Makers Club. Okay, so we're going to have some fun with that. Oh, that's nice. You did ladybugs when you were teaching. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure they do love it. Ladybugs are awesome. And speaking of, it's a beautiful segue into, there's a new ladybug set in the new catalog with a punch. It's adorable. Am I supposed to be saying that? I don't know. But TTS CMC. 'Tis the Season Christmas Makers Club, otherwise known as TTS CMC. Too funny. Okay, so I've got this super cool little, decorative piece we made just for Brene, not for anybody else. So I don't think I have another viewer right now with a bee, do I? I don't think so. If I do, I'm sorry if I'm missing you, but that. And then I'm going to take this gorgeous ribbon. I'm not sure if it's on back order right now or not, but oh, it's so pretty. This is called, well, it's just gold shimmer ribbon. I can't remember which suite it was in, but it's a gorgeous. You can also unravel it and just make these tiny threads of, just looks like liquid gold. Now, this, how about Bubby? Do you mean your mom or, oh, no, your mom's not watching. Yeah, sure, Bubby can come along too. I sent Roz a Bubby. She's like a, you press her hand and she says funny stuff. Funny, like, Yiddish. And she's quite something. She dances to a klezmer band. And she's quite something. She has a lot of personality. That's why she reminded me of you, Roz. Now, you could actually tie this bow directly onto, you know, around this little, the way there's a clip on this thing. I'm just going to put a glue dot on it because it's easier to make it look really pretty without tying it around that clip. Ooh, are we liking this? It's so cute. And you, of course, could add other things to it if you wanted. I like it just like this. What do you think, Brene? I mean, it is going to be yours after all. I think I have your mailing address, but please, why don't you send it to me again, just in case, okay? Look, okay, this was, the frame of this was $1. Oh, thanks, Jill. Yeah, it's just super easy, and if you don't want to use the letters, of course, you could use anything. Let's see here. You could use one of these layering dies as the base and do something else totally different with it. You know, like, let's see here. That would be really pretty. And so you would cut this out of the foam project, or out of the foam sheet, and then gild it with the, with all the leafing. And then you could put an image up on top of it or whatever. So I hope you enjoy this. It's just super simple, isn't it? But I think it's a cute little gift. So, sorry about my voice. Again, can't be helped. Croaky McCroakster signing out. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. Please don't forget about free shipping on all orders $50 and over tomorrow. Tomorrow only, which will be Wednesday, December 8th. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll see you again on Thursday. Have a great time.